It's Tuesday, November 12th. You're listening to your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. Huge news in the world of politics. It now appears two top leaders in Florida could soon be moving to new roles in the Trump administration. Multiple sources are reporting this morning that Trump will tap Florida U.S. Senator Marco Rubio to be his new Secretary of State and Central Florida Republican Congressman Mike Waltz to be National Security Advisor. You may remember Rubio sparred with Trump during the 2016 GOP primaries before dropping out and eventually backing him up through this year's campaign.
We are patriots who love America.
Waltz is a decorated ex-Green Beret who served in Afghanistan, the Middle East, and Africa.
I fully believe in his America First agenda.
If the reports are true, Governor DeSantis would have to appoint someone to serve out the final 4 years of Rubio's term in the Senate. A special election would be called to fill Waltz's seat in the House. SAT scores for Florida students have taken another slide. According to the latest data, the statewide average is now 948 out of 1,600. That's an 18-point drop from last year. The College Board says just 53% of test takers are considered college-ready in reading and writing. The math numbers were higher at 75%. The dip is similar to the decline seen across the country, which the board largely blames on learning loss from the pandemic. And after a transatlantic journey and a little detour along the way, Disney's newest cruise ship has arrived at its new home port in Florida. The Disney Treasure is the second of 3 Triton-class vessels and the 6th overall to the Disney Cruise Line fleet. The ship has more than 1,200 staterooms on board and is scheduled to embark on its maiden voyage from Port Canaveral on December 21st. The Treasure's journey to Port Canaveral has been a busy one. On Sunday, the crew helped rescue 4 people on a sinking catamaran. The Treasure was the closest ship when the boat started taking on water about 265 miles off the coast of Bermuda. They launched a lifeboat and got all 4 people to safety. After spending a few days at Port Canaveral, the Treasure will embark to New York City for its christening next week. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. During World War I, over 42,000 Floridians were called into service, many of whom never returned to the Sunshine State. Florida was also the temporary home for tens of thousands of soldiers and sailors who trained at places such as Camp Joseph E. Johnson in Jacksonville, Naval Air Station in Pensacola, and Naval Air Base Key West before being sent overseas. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.